Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Past the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, Houston, baby. And we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.
Gravy, 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 gang! What is going on, gang? Happy Gravy Day. It's Past the Gravy episode 645 with your buddy Alex, Robert Big Dick Barbosa, the Hog Jokes.
Hello, hello.
And joining us this week, a very, very special guest. The man is still addicted to pissing in the sink. It is Pat Dion.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. We'll be speaking in English this episode.
Willkommen.
Don't.
I'm running out of words fast. I was trying to think of a German word to start off with, and there was one specifically I was thinking of.
Mutter.
Could not remember it, so I had to go
Vater.
with the other two. I say it all the time. Couldn't remember what the German word is that I say all the time.
Umlaut.
No.
That sounds German.
I think the umlaut.
9 is good.
No, it wasn't 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, und
What's thank you in German?
5, 5,
Gracias.
6, 8, 9,
Gracias.
10.
You're just going to say it angry, and then it's German.
I know that 11 is elf in German.
What a stupid language.
I took German in high school because I took one day of Spanish. I was like, I'm not going to do well in this.
The thing I do respect about the German language, though, is that every other language, it's like you go English, Spanish, French, Swedish, all of them, it'll be like, it's a very similar word, and then you get to German, and it's like 14 letters long and nothing close to any other language.
A lot of German words are actually, I think, closer to English words.
It's how it is with everything. It's like you steal words from everywhere, so it works out in some places. But it's like when you see the list of how a word is pronounced in every language, when you get to German, it's like fucking totally different.
Like Mutter is mother, Vater is father, Bruder and Schwester are brother and sister. So it's like I was like,
is fun to say.
I can learn that. I can definitely learn that. We used to have to know German tongue twisters. That was like one of the quizzes we would have to do.
German tongue twisters are probably just tongs that they use to twist children's tongues for being naughty.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the one German fairy tale. Or was it, be good or a witch is going to throw you into a fucking pot and kill you?
Or we'll send you to a camp.
Or, hey, you know the story of Santa Claus? Well, in Germany, we also have his like stepbrother who's a demon that will kill you. What?
Yeah, this Krampus guy. He's a real dickhead.
I like him.
But Germany was one of the few countries where like when you didn't really brag about going to summer camp. It was just like, hey, oh, sorry, probably sucked.
No, it's actually very beautiful. They've reformed. Give it a little more time.
People don't forget.
I need to see 2 more world wars where they don't participate.
Yeah,
before all
you guys
this
gotta
stuff.
sit out a couple of those.
It'll just be like a pit bull on the sideline, like, fucking let me in, let me in, let me in.
Let's start the Precome segment, though. I saw was there another Malaysia plane that crashed or got lost? Maybe they were finding the old flight, the Malaysia one that went into the water that basically just became lost. And they're like, what happened?
If there was a new one, I didn't hear about. I was busy this weekend.
Maybe they were just talking about that. But they were talking about the plane crash. And I don't know why it's taken me 30 plus years to figure out, but like, why don't we just have giant parachutes that you can shoot out of the top of the plane? I do not understand that. It is 2025. Figure it out, science. Like, oh no, plane's crashing. Guess what? Pff, giant parachute. Like, obviously, it would have to be a super big parachute for a plane. That can't hurt it, right?
I bet, and this is just off the top of my head, but I bet you this is probably what it is. Planes are so big and are going so fast and they're so heavy that the parachute would have to be so high quality and made out of such material that it was not cost efficient to put one on every plane. For the few amount of planes that go down, they're like, we'd rather take the loss than spend the money of building these parachutes.
The loss of life?
Yeah. I bet you airlines are like,
We got
it's more
insurance.
cost efficient to just let 1 out of every 2 million planes go down and us pay that out than it would be to pay for every airplane to have. Plus also, if they built these and put them on there, your $20 flight to Vegas is now minimum $150.
But they had to put the big ass slides on all of them and the big ass
Slides made out
air
of what?
respirator things.
Yeah, that's all made out of plastic. I don't think you're going to have a plastic parachute that can stop a fucking airplane.
I think it's like vinyl and nylon, isn't it? Like that's what parachutes are made out of.
Yeah, but one that can stop a
Yeah.
4-ton airplane that's going 600 miles an hour.
Well, you gotta make a parachute that has another parachute that comes out it's like stacked levels of a parachute where it's like here's 20 things that's just gonna slow it down. Like I don't know, it can't hurt it. Like it's not gonna make it go faster down to the ground than it would if it were just like, what if we just went slightly slower than we are going right now at full speed into the earth, and what if we just floated down?
You try telling that to the shareholders, buddy.
Yeah, Delta's like, hell no.
Like, no,
Hell no.
every airline would be like, no, we'd actually rather people die than spend the money on these. Unfortunately, that's what, because like even the space shuttle has it.
Right? That's
That's
was
like to slow down when they're already on the ground.
Oh, no way. Slow down the big thing.
But when it's already on the ground.
Okay, we'll try it on top.
Hey, I'm with you. I think it would be a great idea.
It just seems
Or
like it could be done.
it might be cheaper than the parachute. What if there was just like 3 balloons that would come out of the top of it and start filling with helium? So it basically, the plane, instead of crashing, it just becomes a blimp. Yeah, you're going to have to get some other jets out there to then rescue it and find a way to bring it. You might have to bane it.
So you just hover?
Where, you just
I
get the
need
jets
someone
on the
in the
side of
wreckage.
it and hook onto it, and everyone has to crawl up through the top. Be a lot of fun. A lot of fat people wouldn't be able to
That
do it,
would not
though.
be a lot of fun.
But you know what? If you can't climb out of a plane, then sorry, your life is over.
Like, are you willing to assist in an emergency when you're sitting in like an exit row, and they're like, are you willing to crawl up if something bad
Bet
happens?
you the back of the plane would start to become premium again. Well, I can't say again. It'd be the first time, but people be like, no longer people be like, oh, I'm in row 36. Be like, sweet. If this thing's going down, I'm going to be the first one saved.
Yeah.
All you rich motherfuckers up front.
It was the front of the plane that was fucking
No,
lost.
actually, no, because then they would definitely just do it backwards and blow the back off of, or the front off of the plane, so the rich people could get off first.
Yeah, they'd go first class first for sure.
Damn, poked holes in my own theory.
Just think about it.
But
airlines.
helium balloons that come out of the top of it.
It also seems like it would be more expensive than a parachute.
No, dude, helium can't be that expensive. Also, actually, you know what? Here's another thing, though. I don't think you want to store that much helium in an airplane.
Isn't it flammable?
Yeah, that's what. Hot air.
Yeah.
Just put hot air balloons on top of every airplane.
And then, oh shit, shit's going down. And like you have like exit row, like your exit middle, and you're just like, I gotta pull a thing.
Everyone
pull
your
lever, pull lever. Everybody do it together.
That's the coolest sound in the world.
Like
too.
on the Viking ships, like row. They just pull, pull.
There would still be one asshole, like everyone else is pulling.
We'll
I'm not
just
gonna
flutter, or you just hover a little bit. That can't hurt.
Now I also want to make personal hot air balloons that will only go up like 200 feet.
Yeah,
But like it's just a small basket that I can be like, shit, is the frisbee in the top of the tree? Hold on, let me get it. Oh, yep, it's up there. We're gonna have to
Done.
get the ladder.
Yeah,
Like it won't be big enough to where you
That'd
can
be
lean
sick.
out and want to get out of it, but personal hot air balloons, that'd be tight. Really, I just want to pull the string and hear the noise.
I also think all hot air balloons are sort of personal hot air balloons.
No, there's usually multiple people.
Usually, but like if you had a hot air balloon, it would just be a personal air balloon. One person in a hot air balloon's a personal air balloon.
I would love to talk to somebody that, what do you call them, pilots?
Yes.
I want to be like, how often do people hook up in those things?
In front of the guy?
No, I mean, like, no, he's probably just be like, I own a hot air balloon. You want to come blow me at 2,200 feet?
At altitude.
Like, sorry, you won't enjoy the view, but I will.
You'll love it. You're going to love it so much.
I think that'd be fun.
It would be
Or
great.
also, there's probably like, hey, here's $100. Turn around for 3 minutes. All right. I bet you it happens. Like, there's no way it doesn't happen. There's a lot of freaks out there and a lot of exhibition. That's probably what it is. It's like swingers going up there like, hey, you want to fuck us on your hot air balloon?
But who's going to steer? The wind?
I'm sure the guy can just peek up every once in a while and be like, oh, we're losing altitude.
But you'd be losing altitude fast if it's not.
It's not like you're constantly losing out. It's not like if you're not putting the fire and the hot air into it that it's
Long enough.
actively dropping.
If you were long enough.
Slow. Yeah, long enough. But like,
Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's crazy, though.
I mean, what's the longest you can have sex anyway? Like 2-3 minutes?
If
I mean,
you're
I don't think you're going to
stallion.
crash in that time. Exactly. 30 seconds at a time? No problem.
All right. Other thing I had an invention.
Love
I guess
these.
the other idea was an invention too, but just an idea. Put parachutes on the top of planes.
It's an invention.
Idea invention. My other invention is just a bottomless soup pot, specifically for bisque, just because I wanted to call it the Abisque.
That yes,
Just
for the name.
It's mostly just the name.
Forget about the practicality or the science involved. The name is perfect.
Really, you could just get. Honestly, it doesn't have to be literally bottomless.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to call J.K. Rowling and be like, I can't make this, so I've got an idea for your next book.
Call Harry and the Potters. Let's get them on this. And get the Potters on this, okay? Slytherin, the Gryffindors, and the Hufflepuffs as well. Ravenclaw, fuck you. Not you. Not you, Cho Chang. Not you.
I mean, this would definitely be a Hufflepuff thing. They're all the fat stoners that their house is literally next to the kitchen so they can get high and just eat.
Yeah, but if you just had a...
Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's in
right
the name.
there, yeah.
It's in the name, obviously. That's a stoner group.
I always said, like, I would like to be, I'm pretty sure I would have been a Hufflepuff. They seem like the ones with the lowest drive. They're just like, we want to fucking chill, man.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have been Gryffindor, and I don't think I'm mean enough to be Slytherin.
I mean, I would have been like brewing beer in the common room or something.
Out of magic.
Yeah. Because obviously I would never brew beer. I would never take the time to do that. But if I could just have magic be like, or like, oh, here, Hufflepuff whiskey.
Yeah. But really, my idea was just like a giant soup pot and just we'll brand it as the Abisque. We can charge premium because it sounds cool.
We would, you know what we'd have to do is you just coat it in that black paint. That's like the darkest one ever created. Mm-hmm. So like you can shine a flashlight into it and like the light doesn't escape because the paint eats it all. Have you ever heard of this stuff?
No.
It's a real thing. We just got to coat the inside of the paint in that color.
What if we
the pot in that color? The Abisque.
We just had a picture of a black hole, like a metallic-y or holographic picture of a black hole at the bottom, because then it looks like it's an abyss.
We could also just market this only to like goths and emos. Like, are you an adult but you still are a goth? Well, buy the Abisque.
Do you like bisque? Well, this is just the thing for you.
Do you have to cook for your children but you have a dark soul? Buy the Abisque.
And you feel like it'll never end? Well, with this, it won't.
The larger Abisque, we just make it's a cauldron.
And the mega Abisque, which is just an even bit. It's like, isn't it the abyss?
It's just a fucking cauldron. That's all.
Yeah, and then we have the super mega Abisque. I don't know.
You know what? We could open a mall for goths and call it the Abysmal.
I like that. All right, what'd you guys bring? Precome segment. Sorry, maybe not the best ideas.
Don't ever apologize for your ideas. Your ideas are great. I had this thought today because the weather's changing. Why don't we have anything for dry noses? Like we have chapstick for your lips if they get dried out. My nose is just constantly stuffed up and dry, and like what am I supposed to do?
Cocaine.
I just have a dry nose, so it's either like I can't just wet my fingers and shove them up my nose, and it looks like I'm picking my fucking nose all day.
Never get Robert with jokes. Robert laughed at that one.
What is nasal spray for?
That's wet, right? But you can get addicted to that shit. That's bad for you.
I've never used it.
That might
Flonase?
work. I forgot that existed, but I think that's just like I think that's just to clear you up when you have like a stuffy nose.
It is to help do that.
But like, I'm just saying, my nose is dry on the inside.
I think is it
with
Flonase?
the cold weather.
I think it's Flonase.
Flonase is one of the.
I did forget those existed.
The
though.
little
That
sprays. Because it's basically a steroid, and if you do it too much, then so it like opens your nose up so you can breathe better. But if you do it too often, then your nose is regularly like it's just waiting for you to do that. So then it normally is just closed. So then it's harder to breathe regularly. So you have to do it all the time.
I know you can get addicted to them. It's been a while since I've added a new vice.
No, I think it's bad long term though.
What do I do that is
That's
not
true.
bad long term? Drinking whiskey in massive amounts regularly. Bad long term. Great in the now.
Okay, fair.
Overeating. Bad long term. Don't care now. I'm
Don't
full and
care.
happy.
Yeah. Okay. All
Okay,
right.
nasal spray. Thank you for reminding me of that thing that is
nasal spray was
very
a good
common.
guess.
I also probably could have just Googled dry nose at some point and figured that out. But literally the best my brain could come up with is get your fingers wet and shove them up there. But like I can't do that at work. So I just have to walk around with a dry nose. And it's very uncomfortable.
Cures for dry No.
It's gonna be like, yeah, Flonase, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, spray gels or moisturize the nasal passage.
And I'm so like, there's the ones that are medicated. I'm sure there's other ones that are just
Saline
for like
spray.
saline spray.
Also,
Okay.
apply petroleum jelly.
Yeah,
Nasal
but
spray.
how do you do that? Shoving your fingers up your nose.
That is true.
And then you got petroleum in your nose? Oh.
I thought that's gasoline. Don't we make
Yeah,
gasoline?
like
out
I
of
was
that
gonna say,
shit?
what if I want a cigar? Am I just gonna fucking light my nose on fire?
Am I killing a dinosaur by doing this? Like, why aren't we against petroleum?
Yeah, they're dead already. Who gives a shit?
I like the British people call it petrol.
Gotta fill up my car with petrol.
I've got to go to the petrol station.
It's fucking gas.
Oh, hey, mate, you think you can fill me up with petrol?
How many podcasts in a row does this make that we've done British accent?
I think like all of them.
Because I feel like it's been at least 3 in a row.
Easily, maybe more. A bit odd, isn't it? It's a bit odd. You guys just keep doing the same fucking bit. You fucking wankers. I'm gonna go eat my bangers and mash over here.
Oh, I
mate.
could go for some mushy peas. Oh, my Thanksgiving was so good with
My
the family.
thanks. You gave in thanks.
We had 3 different kinds of mushy peas.
Oh, we had the really mushy peas. We had the sort of mushy peas, and we had the not mushy peas, which were really just regular peas.
My father boiled up a nice pheasant. 'Cause they probably don't have turkeys over there.
We have pheasants over here. And then we had the
Mushy pies and blood pudding.
We tried to see who could eat the most blood pudding.
They probably have like Guinness pie. Ooh, Guinness pie.
Yeah, that's probably pie.
It's got to be. There's no way no one in England's ever been like, fuck it, dump a beer in the pie, see what happens.
It is a cool accent. And I've also been watching a show called Knife Out, Knife's Edge, Knife Out or Knife Edge. I don't know, but it's like Gordon Ramsay produced it, and it's just Michelin star restaurants or places that are chasing Michelin stars. It shows them like all the crazy shit they do, and then they have the Michelin inspectors who are anonymous, so you can only see the back of their head. They're like, yes, we look for a flavor palette of 15 different flavors for 1 Michelin star, 25 for 2, and 25 or more for 3. And then like you see the 3-star Michelin place.
Like it's a fucking steak. How many flavor profiles can you have?
There was like a 3-star place in Sweden. It's in the woods in Sweden. And this guy, I didn't know that like lobsters are, I guess it makes sense that lobsters are different, but like Norwegian lobsters are like Laranenses or whatever. I don't know. They have a special name.
Larynxes?
Lacasics or something like that. I don't know. And they are like, you have to get them from a specific fisherman that the guy knows. And then they put like little like flower petals on it. It's like, but like also like, who fucking cares, man? Like that's where like I like food. I am not like, they're like, oh wow, it's just so delicate. And it's a British guy that's like trying all of the stuff when he's like just promoting the restaurants. Like, oh, it's so delicate in this disc, the disc where the sweet potato disc, it hits, it's so perfect. And it's all these weird tasting menus where I was like, I would rather just go like, I would like this meal and then you can give me an appetizer and it's going to come in 2 times. Not like a tasting menu. And we're going to bring you like the equivalent of like sushi. It's like, this is
For 3
chips.
hours, we're going to bring you 2 bites of food every 6 minutes.
This is chips and salsa, but it's not, it's deconstructed chips and salsa. So it's really like this salsa marinara that we're putting on top of
that
this.
sounds gross.
It's a grilled tostada, but we've cut it into 1,000 little pieces, and we're going to put it on top and stack it. And you can just dip it in this other au jus sauce that we made. And then there's all these things where it's like a little circle, and then they pour stuff on top of it out of like a little teapot. Like I get it, like that's really fancy, but like I'd be like, all right, we're done. I'm done. I don't. I'm good, man. I'm good.
I understand the money's great in places like that. I could never.
The Bear
work
is
in
a really
place
good
like
show, but in The Bear all the time, like, I don't know, man. You should just made beef. Like, just go back to being a sandwich shop, bro.
that. Yeah, like you could have been.
Like, I just don't know. We got octopus. Our octopus guy's gone. We're never gonna get this done. Like, I don't know, man. Just don't serve octopus tonight.
Yeah, didn't he want to change his menu every fucking day?
But there's a
every
guy
day?
in the show that does this, in this Knife's Edge thing or Knife's Out. It's on Apple TV. I don't know. I had never seen it, and now I have like 30-minute breaks for my kids and take a nap, and I'm just like, let's watch this thing. Let's watch this. And then the British guy that's the narrator guy is just awesome. It's good to be back home, and he's like crushing a Guinness.
Should have David Attenborough talking about them like it's a nature documentary.
Yes, the fat man eats
The
more.
chef lashes out.
Robert, what'd you bring in for the pregame segment?
I saw today that the Astros and Rockets now have their own direct-to-consumer streaming service.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just released it today.
What's it called? But also bleep it out because it's
It's just the network letters and then plus.
Space City.
Home network, yes. So SCHN plus.
So you can just subscribe to that.
I can
That's all
just
you
subscribe
get.
to that and then watch.
How much is
It is $120 a year. No. Is it?
for if
I thought
you're
you said it was 20 a month.
It's $20 a month.
120 a year. Is
Yeah,
10
yeah,
a
yeah.
month.
No,
but
no.
also, if you pay by the year, it's probably a little cheaper than paying monthly.
Yeah, 20 a month, $200 a year.
I mean, so you can get $100 for the 6 months of baseball, and then just cancel it.
That's what I
Pay
was
for it
thinking
for 6
too.
months, and then
Because it's still pretty expensive.
yeah, I was about to say it's not that much of a deal.
No.
I mean, I guess it gives you access, but then that's like there's other streaming services that are way
but
less
it's
than
like,
$20.
didn't you say like it might come with it if you already have cable that has it?
Yeah, if you already have cable.
But you're already paying for
bet you-
cable,
yeah.
so
I bet you still run into the problem where like, okay, I'm only going to use this when I'm out of town, and then you're out of town. And it's
Not
like,
on
well,
a
you're
home
out of your
Wi-Fi.
service
Yeah,
area.
I think it is.
like, what's the fucking point then?
that's the word. Oh, really? I can't watch TNT. I can't fucking watch TNT because I'm not on my home Wi-Fi. You're like, God damn it. Well, you can download the TNT app and then you can log in through your cable. It's the biggest crock of shit with all these networks doing that. USA was doing that with soccer. It's like, well, I can't watch it on Peacock because it's on TV instead of Peacock, so you can't watch it on USA through your cable streaming app, but you can't download the USA Plus app and then sign in through your other shit. I was like, this is I'm not doing this.
I was telling Robert beforehand,
I did
had
do it, but I didn't want to do it.
the Xfinity Stream app on one of my TVs that doesn't have a cable box
Leave that out, no free ads.
or whatever it
Not
is.
for them.
And I'm trying to watch NBC or something, and it goes, "You must be connected to home Wi-Fi." I was like, "Bitch, I'm staring at my
I'm here.
I'm staring at my modem. I'm here." So even when it's,
That company not working out for you?
I know,
What?
crazy,
That's not like them.
not like them at all.
Not like them at all, except it always is.
Except I also don't know of anyone better. I don't know of another option.
Yeah, I don't know. I watch too many sports to cut the cord all the way.
I mean, and that was half the reason I moved into where I live now, is it came with it. So free.
You have free
Hard to
cable?
complain about free shit. Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's cool.
yeah. You should move across the street.
Maybe. Maybe I will.
I think I probably only do 3 months. Maybe like the season starts like end of March. So like right at the end of March through a little bit of April. Then maybe like a little before the trade deadline.
They'll be out of it by then. So
And
you're
then
just like,
after
I'm
it-
not doing that.
And then maybe September if it's like really close and like
It's
how
always
it
gonna be
was
close.
this year.
We're never going to be bad again. We're just always going to be in it. Always.
Do you guys see the Mets sign Devin Williams?
I did see that.
That's stupid.
They gave him so much money, fucking idiots. That was when the Giants are getting their shit kicked in on Monday, and I was like, well, hey, that's one headache I don't have to deal with at least.
Oh, the
Nice.
guy I hate is gone? Good.
Good. There's nothing better than when like the person you hate the most on your favorite team is like, oh, you guys gave him $50 million.
I can't remember the last time there was a player I hated on. Well, I mean, Aroldis Chapman on the Red Sox, but he's really good, so it was hard. Like,
Oh, really?
you're like, good, you dickhead. At least you're winning. But like the Astros, I can't remember the last time there was a player on the Astros I didn't like.
Who was
It-
the closer before Hader?
Oh, yeah, when we brought in Ozuna for a year.
Yeah.
You guys hated that guy.
And it was Ken Giles.
No, Giles was who I hated at the end, right? Because they like
Kind of
ran him
at the
out
end
of
because
town.
he wasn't doing so well, but I wouldn't say I hated
Was
him.
it Presley? Did y'all hate?
Oh, people didn't like Presley.
I
but-
loved Presley was awesome.
Yeah.
Lance
The only
McCullers.
time Presley started to not be as good, and this is, we don't need to rehash this 1,000 times, but was when we moved him out of the closer role because we brought in Hader. He just wasn't as good in that role. Sometimes that happens. He was also getting a little older. It is what it is. I never hated him though.
Yeah, me either.
So I think like true hatred, I would probably have to go back to the dark times when we weren't even on TV. We're losing 100 games a year. There was probably one or two guys on that team. But even then, it was so apathetic. 'Cause you're like, you're
Robbie
not even trying to
Grossman.
win.
Like they're trying the best.
No, I liked Robbie Grossman on the team because then I could tell people, hey, I struck him out in high school. So, like, I probably could have been a major leaguer. I just didn't want to. Try.
Some people hated John Singleton before he got his like.
Yeah, okay. Get that fucking guy off the team.
Yeah.
He was so bad.
Like half the Yankees bullpen was like, God, this fucking you're gonna fucking bring him in? Cool. There goes the ball game, boys.
That's
There goes
just
the ball game.
such a Yankees fan thing to do. Like, you guys are such dickheads that you hate half of your team even when you're winning.
Well, have you seen them last couple of years?
They're not going to win the World Series. None of them earned the pinstripes.
I'm not that guy, but I'm just like, are you gonna fucking fuck it up again? Because if you are, I don't like you.
Yeah, now that the Dodgers exist and the Yankees can't just do the thing that they did in the 90s where they buy
They can. They can all do it. If you own an MLB team, you can do that.
You guys aren't.
You're a billionaire if you own a team.
You're the poor team in your city.
That's not.
You're the Angels.
Angels spent.
Not well.
Still spent.
I mean, you guys spend on Aaron Judge, and that guy sucks.
He's won 3 MVPs.
I'm sorry.
he
What
was
did he
on-
do in the postseason?
He was
last
on
couple
Paw
years?
Patrol. All right, he was on an episode of Paw
Oh, so
Patrol.
he's more concerned about doing children's TV than winning games. That guy will never earn his pinstripes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's probably winning the playoffs. I'm not going to deny that. Let's say have John Carlo because he does the playoff stuff, and then we're like, all right, cool, we just
You guys
swap.
are run by a nepo baby.
I don't
who
want to talk
can't
about the
even do
Yankees,
it.
guys. I don't want to talk about the Yankees. All right, moving on. Moving on.
It's probably for the best.
Let's tell you guys about the Pass the Gravy merch store. You guys get in on the Black Friday, the Cyber Monday deals, huh? I know I did. I got me the polo. Got it's the holidays somewhere sweater, and then I got the new
that sweater.
Spooktacular shirt. I went the red one, Robert.
Festive.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
The main one is the one that they show on the picture is black, but then I was like, let me go check the other colors, and I was like, I got a green one for the 10th annual one. I don't think we did shirts last year,
Yeah.
but I was we did,
We didn't.
We did not, okay.
Yeah, we did not.
but I was like the red one. Let's go red, Christmassy, and it rocks. A little Santa hat on a cactus. It's gonna be awesome. But passthegravymerch.com is where you can go get all your gear. We got the new joggers. We got pint glasses. We got a PTG logo mug. I saw, shout out Raimundo, the reigning MVP of Pass the Gravy. He was rocking his Pass the Gravy mug this morning, getting his coffee ready. He knew it was gravy day. We got the logo flags. Somebody, sorry, I can't remember who it was that sent it to me, but somebody sent me a picture of their flag, and they were like, we're going overseas, and we're going to take the flag with us. Send us pictures. We will post the fuck out of you guys. Appreciate all of you guys. PassTheGravyMerch.com. If you tag us at PassTheGravyPod on X, I promise you next week I will run through everybody that's bought stuff. Show us the best part is when you get your gear, show us you doing something cool in your Pass the Gravy stuff, and we will put you on our Instagram. We'll give you a shout on the show. We appreciate you guys supporting the podcast. The podcast is always going to be free. We sold out of a hat. Look at us. Look at the rope hats.
The rope hat.
Damn, the golf hat. Those are
look
hot.
good.
Those are hot hats. But we got plenty of other hats there. PassTheGravyMerch.com. PassTheGravyMerch.com. Don't forget to show us that you got some stuff at PassTheGravyPod on X. Send us a picture of you and your PTG gear at PassTheGravyMerch.com, the official sponsor of the Comeback Kids segment. It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch. All right, our first Comeback Kid this week is Advent calendars. You guys got y'all's Advent calendars yet?
No,
My
because nobody's bought me one, and that's the only way I acquire calendars.
mom gave
Same
my
way.
kids one. It's just books. My daughter's not really good at opening presents. So we're working on that for Christmas. So it's just a book she can open every day. And since my mom made Advent calendars for her, or an Advent calendar for her, I was like, you can just make an Advent calendar out of anything. So I made you guys some Advent calendars. I got you guys Advent calendars, homemade.
Funny
Advent
how that
calendars.
works out. No, that's good though, because I was just Googling booby advent calendars to see if I could find one that was cheap.
There you go, Pat. This is your Advent calendar. Robert, why don't you pull a chair around? I'll get you this chair for
Is
you,
it
buddy.
boobs?
Well, I guess you're gonna have to wait, buddy.
This probably sounds great right in the microphone too.
It's an Advent calendar. I like to call it the advantageous calendar. I don't know why. It just sounded cool, but these are your Alex Advent calendars. Robert, yours is in this cool bag. So what I've done, I saw that you could like buy regular Advent calendars. That's
It's
one
just
for,
a bunch of envelopes.
they're envelopes. So you open an envelope each day. It's just like an Advent calendar. You just don't have a little box. That
Yeah, but
has
now
them
I
all
gotta
in
look
there.
through and find number one.
You could stack them.
There's a couple of them
I think
actually.
one
'cause
should be in
today's
the front. Yeah,
the third,
yes.
so I get to open 3
Yeah,
today.
so I know that, yeah, it is the 3rd of the month. I figured, why don't y'all open 3? Wait for Robert to get his. What if we open them out of order? Don't open them out of order. You have to open them in order.
What the hell is wrong with you? Why would you even ask
Because there's a
that?
special one on the 25th. So you guys now have homework. I want you guys to open your Advent, and I want you to post a picture of your Advent calendar gift each day and tag Pass the Gravy on X.
It's
and then
something else to add to my. It's a keychain flask. I'm gonna have the biggest keychain of all time.
I thought it was perfect for you.
This is so
I
awesome.
thought it was perfect for you. So, yeah.
A little
right.
keychain flask. There's even a little note inside.
Yeah, I put notes in there to try and kind of explain what they are if you didn't know what they are. Robert, what'd you get your first one?
I got little tiny paper clips to hold little tiny things. So like clothespins.
Little baby clothespins.
I can't wait to use this flask.
Dude, you're going to love those.
I'm gonna use this flask at work tomorrow.
Good. That's
Be
perfect.
At work and be like,
Nothing better than
and then
having...
if anybody says anything, like, dude, it's 2 ounces. It's not even enough to get
Yeah,
drunk.
I can't do anything. But if I need a little something to take the edge off, now you get a shot. So yeah, you guys got an envelope for each day. It is the 3rd day. Why don't you guys open your day 2?
I'm on day 2 right now.
All right, Pat's going to go first. Y'all got different stuff.
Heartburn. Have some just 2 loose tums. I do get some heartburn from time to time now. 'Cause
Right.
I am getting old.
It's like from Bad Santa. They're not all going to be winners.
Oh, I mean, you're 2 for 2 so far.
All right, Robert, what'd you get?
I got a thermal blanket for when I want to be warm and look stylish.
Because it's shiny and it's all mirrory.
Yeah.
It's very loud, too. I had one when my daughter was born in the hospital. My wife made me throw it away because it was very loud. But if you're cold, you got it. You're good to go.
I will say this too is I you know, I had said I bought that weighted blanket. It was my one regret over Thanksgiving. I meant to bring it with me and I forgot because I wanted to have my mom lay down in a recliner and put the blanket on top of her and see if she could move. And I forgot to do it. All right, day 3 for me, an Uber gift card. I got a wedding coming up at the end of the month. This is perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't know.
Now I have no excuse to drive to the venue and afterwards I can drive.
I don't know what the amount was on it, but it was the scratch thing isn't even off yet. So
It's a mystery Uber card. This is even better.
yeah, it could be $5. It could be
I kind of hope it's like
$100.
$2.18 left on here.
I don't think it's used, so it wouldn't be
That'd be funny. Oh, actually, it's at least $15. 15
at
to
least
500.
15 there.
Mystery Uber card. This is. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. I care about you guys. I wanted you guys to have a holly jolly Christmas season.
I just love the little sticky notes that go with everything.
Oh yeah, they're in all of them.
I got solid cologne ? I think it's like regular cologne, but you rub it on instead of spray it.
So yeah, it's like a Burt's Beeswax. But you could
I was gonna say that's basically a bar of soap.
and if you slide it. It's magnetic on the top.
It's hefty.
Yeah, it's got a lot in there.
Hefty.
So you slide it right there. They smell it. I think it's sandalwood.
Definitely sandalwood. Smell it, Pat?
Didn't we have somebody like a sponsor years ago give us some stuff like that? That was like that wax one we couldn't figure out what the hell it was.
Maybe.
That's what. No,
Maybe we did.
no, because I remember I thought it was lip balm for like the first 3 days. I was like, this lip balm smells really
No,
good.
Bees Knees Honey Company.
That's what it was.
They had the
I couldn't figure
chapsticks
out
and
what
the
the hell
beard
the
oil.
wax was.
But yeah, so
I am more excited for December than I've been in years now.
right. So the only thing I ask of you guys is that every morning when you get up, just go to your advent calendar envelope with envelopes. It's an envelope full of envelopes, and then take a picture of it, post it on your Twitter, and tag Pastor Gray. Be like, day X of my Alex Advent calendar at Pastor Gray Pod. Post a picture just so the whole Gravy Gang can follow along.
Let me get my picture of day 1, 2, and 3.
Oh yeah, I mean I didn't even. Yeah, I guess
I
we
was
should
gonna say,
start
remind
now.
me tomorrow to post 1, 2, and 3 also.
Just use hashtag.
I don't want to spoil the surprise till people have time to
Yeah,
listen.
just hashtag PTG Advent, and then we can track it all because that'd be funny to just watch that over and over again. And also, if you want to just keep making like one thread, and then just reply to your previous day's one. That would be funny because
I'm gonna wait till the end of the month and I'll give you your advent calendar all at once.
there's some weird shit in them.
It's gonna be 31 beers.
There's gonna be some interesting days. I feel like, and you guys are gonna have some. You're like, why did he?
Oh, I can't
Where
wait.
did you get this?
It's fun because like just looking in there, you can see there's some thin envelopes, there's some thicker envelopes in there.
Oh yeah.
I really hope at like one of these, he's like, here's $2.
I delayed putting my kid to bed last night because I was working on these. So I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm making the guy's advent calendar." She's
I
like,
can't wait
"Envelopes?"
to show up with keys that have a flask on them tomorrow, and people be like, "All right, it's almost time for a talk."
What's going on, dude? What's
You said you
going
were
on
happy
with
living
that?
alone. I don't believe you.
I gotta say, I think my favorite is the emergency thermal blanket.
Dude, it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that I didn't just clean out some of my stuff and then was like, well, I could make an advent calendar with it, but I had to get 50 things.
It's a lot
There's
of
actually
things.
more than 50 things.
I forgot I had Googled booby advent calendar and looked away from my screen.
It's just boobs.
It was a digital one, and I was like, I probably shouldn't have this up on the Wi-Fi here.
What are you gonna do?
You know what? I'll send it to you for your next AOL.
Rod Ryan Show, 9 the Buzz.
Do you like tits and Christmas?
Well, guess what? We got just the thing for you. But yeah, I'm excited to see you guys and now the whole Gravy Gang get in on this. You can watch Pat and Robert open their advent calendars, and then maybe next year I don't think you can throw it in the store, but we could like sell it where we just mail it to them, which would be really funny.
We can sell things that we own. That like we already have.
Yeah.
I bet you Sam could make some sick-ass advent calendars.
Oh yeah.
Get her in on this.
Oh yeah, she would make great guys.
I should have made Sam a fit advent calendar where it's just like I throw a sick fit for her each day, or like some cool like accessory. Mm-hmm. I'll find a nice. Oh, that's gonna be my New Year's resolution. Is by next Christmas I will have a full 25-day advent calendar for Sam.
And
then
it's
it'll
gonna
be
be
like,
like-
check out this cool brooch I found.
But you should just have like 3 sticky notes in each one where it's like a clothing and like a color and then maybe like a style. So it's like today it's a green wool jacket.
Yeah,
You got to make that work.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
I'm not gonna tell you guys.
Anybody could make that work. It's
I don't really want to spoil it, but I'm not gonna tell you guys who got it. But one of you guys is one day where I ran out of stuff, so you just have pass.
Dude, you should not have told us that. That's hilarious.
Just cut that part.
But
Cut
that would have
part.
been even funnier. No, I know
just
it.
cut
I
that
can't
part.
cut that.
You're gonna forget.
So when you're like, where did Alex
I will
get this?
forget until the day. I really hope it's not tomorrow because that would be the only time I remember.
No, it was in the 20s.
Okay,
'Cause
good.
I remember getting to the end. I knew what I was giving
It'd
you
be
guys.
super funny if it's Christmas Day.
You guys have the same. Yeah. There's some repeat gifts, not for each of you, but like there's I think 3 things that I gave to you guys, but they're on different days. So
It'd be funny if every
kinds of
Monday
stuff.
for me was just like more Tums. I know you were drinking all day yesterday.
here you go. Here's this.
I do appreciate the way they were packed. Like they were put in order. Like so, getting them out. It was just one.
It took
2,
me
3.
like an
Yeah.
hour and a half
Yeah.
to
I will say
get
that-
everything organized.
I randomly found number 1 because 1, 2, and 3 were in order, but they were in the middle.
Well, so I started shoving them in there, and then I was trying to put them in order, and then it's not really. This envelope's not meant for 25 envelopes. They're kind of overfilled, so
I'm gonna get a
I just
box
worked
and
with what I
I'll
could.
organize them because we have gift boxes that we're trying to sell at the restaurant now. I still don't know what's in them. We haven't figured it out yet. We put this together last minute every
Mm-hmm.
year. It's a nice box that says Jonathan's. I'll just steal one of those and line
that's
all of them up
perfect.
in there.
Yeah,
You guys do blind boxes?
No.
Does it
No,
be-
so it'll be like a bottle of like Jonathan's wine and like 1 or 2 things of like our specific seasoning.
You guys should do blind boxes. Mm-hmm. Blind boxes are like
It's hard to sell a blind box for $60.
if it's good shit.
yeah, like that's the gamble. That maybe you get something more.
Yeah, you can get
that's
something
worth
that's
more than
$200
yeah.
for $60.
I don't know what the hell we would put in there though. We have food. Can't just blindly cook food and be like, I hope you like it.
Like when people do those drawings for Xboxes, it's like for $25 you're gonna put your name in there. Like it's like that's a lot of money, but also it's cheaper than an Xbox. And if I win it, then I get a new Xbox, and I put $25 in for it. Yeah, think about it.
I don't do stuff like that. The same reason I don't do scratchers because I know I'm not going to win.
And you'd be too lazy to go cash it in too.
Yeah. Well, no, that I would
Pat
do.
would win a
but it's
lottery
just like,
ticket, and he'd just be.
I
gotta
feel
get
like
up.
My life has gone too well for how I've treated it. So I can't take chance. Like I know I'm not going to win anything because it's like
I'm just
like I should
I'm
have
not due.
I should have stage 3 diabetes. I don't. I feel like there would be signs.
You haven't been to the doctor.
But there would be signs of that. Like I should be
Maybe.
in like kidney failure. Nothing hurts. I got a stiff back sometimes when I sleep in a different bed.
If it does, you're just numb to it.
That's true. That's where the whiskey comes in.
There you go. All right. So advent calendars, they're back. Share us if you guys got any cool advent calendars at PassFadePod, #PTG Advent, and then Robert and Pat. That's your homework. Robert, this isn't a fucking chair review thing, okay? You got to do it every day.
I'm going to have to set an alarm because I will forget.
And I did try to make them not dirty. So I don't think there's anything dirty for Robert. It's not like I had a bunch of dirty shit lying around my office or anything like that, but like there was stuff where I was like, Robert's not going to need the flask. Pat can have the flask. Pat already has a weighted blanket. Robert that might need a thermal blanket.
I think he just did all this to clear all the shit out of his house that he doesn't want anymore.
That is absolutely what I did. But it's a gift.
It's a brilliant idea, though.
It's the thought that counts.
Like, I should do this for one of my coworkers. Like, all the like old sports memorabilia I don't want. Hey, here's an advent calendar. It's just a bunch of T-shirts.
Well, because then it gives you an activity every day, and for some reason, and like if you think about it, like most advent calendars are like, here's like a random fact of the day. Like there's like random ones where it's like, I got this pen, I got this like hair tie, whatever it is. Like I don't know, like that's the same kind of thing.
No, I appreciate the handwritten notes.
This is the best gift I've gotten.
I put a lot of thought into it, and it's the thought
years.
that they say counts. All right, so you guys have to do that, or I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be very upset. It's basically spitting in Santa's face, and you're.
I'm setting my alarm right now every day to do it.
It's going to be hard for me to not try to open them all. Like having to do one a day.
Here's going to be my thing, though. I'm going to keep mine in my car because I have to set my alarm at a time when I'm either at work, because like when I'm not working in the morning, I'll sleep in.
Do it right before you go in to work?
Well, I'll just, so when my alarm goes off and I'm at work, I can just run back out to my car and get the day. Or I'm at home and I just go out to my car and get it.
But just make sure you #PTG Advent. And then this is what I got day whatever of my Alex Advent calendar.
I love it.
This is what Alex got rid of. All right. Stranger Things is back. That's another comeback kid. Pat, you're off on Stranger Things, huh?
I'm not off. I never got, like, I watched season 1 like 2 years after it came out. And it's not that I thought it was bad, but it just like never really grabbed me. So I just never got into it. Eventually I will. I'm probably going to be done with Community in like 2 weeks. Maybe I should just burn through Stranger Things at that point. Because it looks good.
It's dope. It's dope. And I understand it is a show that would be easy to get off of, not because it's not good, but because it's
how long it took.
5 seasons, 10 years.
Yeah.
That happens. That's tough. Have you watched all of the episodes? No spoilers. We're not gonna do spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. I have watched all of them. It was a show like when it was coming back. I wasn't looking at too much at the marketing. I was like, yeah, I'll watch it. I'm excited.
I was just trying to be surprised. They released the first 5 minutes, and people were like, "Oh my god!"
I didn't watch
either.
Yeah.
And I'm not really. I don't really care about spoilers. So if you told me, I would have been like, "Oh, okay, whatever, thanks." It rocked, right?
Yeah,
like
it was awesome.
Out of 4 ladles of gravy, it's at least 3. More than 3. I'd like to give it like 3.5.
I would give it 4.
Okay, I didn't want to go all the way on 4. I am fine with 4. So
even 3.5 would be very good for a final season.
4 stars.
All you can ask for final seasons is to not
episodes.
suck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's only first 4. So yeah, you're just sitting there hoping you don't get a Game of Thrones here.
I don't think
they can, because in Game of Thrones, even then, like season 7 and part of season 8, you were like, oh, I'm not really liking what they're doing here.
the Ice King guy. Who the fuck's this guy?
Well, also it was like that would be like if they had if for the final season they kicked out the creators of Stranger Things and brought in new people to do it.
Yeah.
The final season, they're like, the guy hasn't written the book. We just got to make shit up at this point.
Yeah.
They weren't good at it. They were TV people.
They got the guy that directed Shawshank to direct one of the episodes in the first 4, and it was pretty sick. But it answered so many. Like, what I like is when you have a show that I'm left wanting a lot. I have a lot of questions, but they answered enough to where I'm not like, God damn it.
Yeah.
And the way they're splitting it up by releasing episodes 3 different times, they could have easily left you on a cliffhanger, which they sort of did, but they gave you an answer where it's like, you know what? I feel like I got a little bite of the pie. All right, now the whole pie didn't go around without me getting it. I got a little sliver of it. I'm happy.
And I appreciate, like, with Game of Thrones, the last season, normally there were 10-episode seasons. For Game of Thrones, I think the last one was 6 or 7. Probably 6. And they didn't do that with Stranger Things. Like, Stranger Things is getting its full, like, 8 episodes that it's gotten.
But what's also cool about Stranger Things is they're like, yeah, so we were gonna stick to the like 40-ish minute, hour-ish minute thing, and we realized we had too much story left to tell.
Yeah.
Like I think during the pandemic they said that they storyboarded the last 2 seasons all together. So they're like, all right, we know how it's going to end. We know what's going to happen. We're not going to be able to tell it in the amount of episodes you guys gave us. You think we can have a couple more? And they're like, yeah, just do like the last episodes of the 4th season were like 2 movies pretty much.
Uh-huh.
It's like, yeah, we're going to have some that are an hour and a half, some are an hour, some's 50 minutes. And I love that about that, where it's like, we're going to tell you the fucking story. Do you want to sit through it? You can sit through it. If you don't want to sit through it, you don't have to.
I think the finale is 2:20 from what I see.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. I'm excited.
I wonder if I can catch up in time.
You probably can.
You can.
Because of the way it's broken up. Because
Yeah.
then they're going to release another 4 or another 3.
Another 3.
Yeah, so they'll release 3
On
on Christmas and then New Year's Eve.
Oh, there's plenty of time
Is
to catch
where
up
they
if I
released the
decide
last
to.
one.
Then I probably won't.
It's
I
tough,
should.
though.
You should.
That was the fun thing about Game of Thrones is going into the final season. I watched all of it right before the final season. So everyone that had been watching for 6 years, I was like, I did this in a month.
Everybody
Bitches.
that knows me knows I was Team Brand from the get-go. I was like, that guy, the broken dude, that guy has something that I like. He's got a little moxie. And but who would have thought? I was right. And I watched half of the first episode.
I was a Tywin guy.
And I saw Ice King because somebody was watching it. But I was like, that guy's scary. That guy looks scary. Well, so can we talk about Vecna? It's a spoiler, huh?
It might be.
Okay, we won't talk
Yeah.
about Vecna. You guys get one more
Just
week.
even saying that now, people are like, oh, I thought he would have died in episode 1 now. You know,
Vecna-
it didn't happen.
No, we're not spoiling anything. Not spoiling anything. I'll talk to you about Vecna.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Stranger Things is back. It rocks.
Watch
it's
it.
it's awesome though when like it's so hyped up. I assumed I was like, there's no way it can deliver,
Yeah.
and it delivered in every possible way. And there were some parts of the first episode that were slow, I thought, but it rocked. Shout out to the
it came
Duffer
out.
Brothers.
It came out the day before Thanksgiving, and then we didn't watch it. Then we watched it over the weekend. But on Thanksgiving Day, my cousin said that he had stayed up and watched all 4 episodes. That's 4 or 5 hours of TV, and you stayed up to watch it.
And then you're just so lonely and you're stuck.
Yeah, but he said that it was really good. It's really worth the wait. And I'm like, well, can it be? No, he was totally right.
First like 2.5 years
Yeah.
of a wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Stranger Things though. Shout out Stranger Things. And they did a good job of making kids that are in their 40s now look like they were in high school and slightly out of high school.
Did you hear this one? That it's been so long since the first season that 11 is now 41.
I have not heard that, but that is hilarious. Stranger Things is back. Shout out Stranger Things. Also back is year-end reviews. Year-end reviews / recaps / rewinds. Thank you to everybody that's tagged us as their Pass the Gravy being in their top podcast. If you have a rewind and we're in one of your top podcasts, hit us up, share it with us. We will repost the fuck out of you guys. It makes us look great. But just real fast, I want to shout out to Alex though. He was the first one to do it, so it's the only one that I've grabbed so far. We will retweet everybody else that sends us theirs. Alex O has listened to us for 24,069 minutes
Nice.
in 2025. He's listened to us for 24,000 minutes, over 24,000 minutes. I cannot say thank you enough, brother. Like that means the world that you've spent that much time with us, dude. My wife doesn't even really want to spend 24,000 hours or 24,000 minutes with me, but it means the world that you obviously are checking out every song. He's in the point. Like there's like, oh, you were in the top 27% of fans. He is in the top 0.001% of fans. I don't think there's anybody that's listened to us more than you. So I'm
That's
not trying
got to be number 1. Like, I don't think there's anybody that's tied with him.
It doesn't show us who like the number one is, but like I've got to say, we got Gravy's nominations. We're gonna do the nominations for the Gravy's awards next week on next week's episode. I mean, I think you can pencil Alex O in for a nomination or 2 or 3 or 4, but like not like he wasn't going to already, but like that's the shit that gets you a Gravy nomination and maybe a Gravy award. All right, Alex O. Just because you were the first one to tag us in them today, I really appreciate you, brother. Everybody, if we're on your list, man, tag us. If we're not number 1, I don't care. That's cool. We appreciate you guys spending any time. Like this is why we do this, so we can hang out with you guys, even if you're just talking at us and we're not talking back because we're listening or watching through different mediums or whatever. I appreciate the fuck out of you guys, and I know that YouTube is gonna do their year-end reviews now. So maybe we're going to be on some people's YouTube ones. That would be really cool. And just shout out to everybody that we're going to show up on or have shown up on. We appreciate you guys spending time with us. That is the coolest thing when you see that somebody like Alex has spent so much time just like hanging out with you. Like I didn't know he was hanging out with us that much, but we were hanging out with Alex the whole time. This is great. This was great. And we can't wait to hang out with you guys December 20th at the Spooktacular. Also back this week is trying to get things to jump off sides. I know this has been going on for a couple weeks, but I feel like it's really ramped up in the last week, for me at least, on my algorithm. Just guys trying to get like the T-Rex at the museum to jump off sides. I saw somebody trying to get the ocean to jump off sides. It worked. The ocean jumped like a bitch.
That'll totally work.
Dude, just a hard count on the ocean. The ocean sucks.
You just got to wait to see him trying to blitz in there like Troy Polamalu, and you hit him with that hard count every
You can
time.
march down the field, 5-yard penalty after 5-yard penalty after 5-yard penalty. Oh, yeah, at the 5-yard line. Be set. Be set. I saw they were doing the Buc-ee's beaver. The statue didn't jump off sides. That thing holds strong. Just anything that's like an inanimate object trying to get it to jump off sides, it gets me every time. It is the most childish, stupid shit, but it is funny every single time. So if you want to try and get something to jump off sides this week, hit us up at Pass Fury Pod. Just tag us in the video. We'll repost you. We'll share it. We'll put it on Instagram. If you send us the video, we'll put it on Instagram. We're like, this is everybody in the Gravy Gang trying to get things to jump offside. And then at the Spooktacular, you need to try and get us to jump offside.
Oh, I love that.
Just the whole time we do the podcast. I'm
I'm gonna get so many people. I'm gonna go in for a hug, and as they get closer, I'm going hut, and they touch me.
Offside.
That's
5-yard
encroachment.
penalty.
That's
5-yard
encroachment
penalty.
right there.
We need to get Robert a flag. And then Robert says, you have to blow the whistle too. That would be so annoying for the people that aren't there that are listening back. But like that would be really funny.
That's beautiful.
And also, we've pitched it a couple times, but I think we should do who has the coolest stick. We should find a prize, and then whoever wins gets the coolest. Like you find a stick, you have to bring us a stick. It cannot be a stick that you bought, and that has to be a stick from the wild. And we will have a portion of the Spooktacular book. All right, everybody, please bring your sticks to the table, put them on the table, and then we will pick who has the coolest stick, and then you win a prize. I've always wanted to do that. We have an opportunity in 2 weeks to do it. Let's do it. Coolest stick award, coolest stick competition.
Dudes rock.
Somebody's like, what is this Spooktacular? Like, what do you do? We just hang out, we watch football, we drink, we do a podcast, we do awards, we have a Christmas bracket. Like, what do you mean, like, bracket? Like, you watch all the movies? Like, no. We just hold up signs and yell at everybody for them not agreeing with us, and then we pick a winner. It's
just guys being dudes and gals being chicks.
It's very simple. It's a lot of fun. It's just a good old-fashioned party, and it's at Cactus Cove. We'll tell you guys about that in a second. But we'd love to see all you guys at the Spectacular. We're going to be doing a coolest stick competition, right? Robert, remind me that we're doing that. Okay? That's your job, to take pictures of your advent calendar and to remind me that we're doing a coolest stick competition. And
Well,
I think we should be allowed in it, too.
I mean, yeah, if I find a cool stick in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to
I'm
hold
going to
on
obviously bring it in there. And then who's our judge? Is it just the three of us?
I mean,
to pick?
us, but it's, I think we can be impartial enough to if somebody has a better stick than us. Like, I'm not going to rob I'm a dude. Like,
Right.
I see a cool stick. I'm not going to be able to contain my excitement.
That's true. I think maybe we each find like a random prize that we have to give away, a la advent calendar.
Hell yeah.
And
Who knows? It could be something from
It could be
the
something
advent
cool.
calendar.
Pat has a baseball. Maybe you give that baseball away.
Could be.
That'd be a sick prize. I think we had a fruitcake last year that we forgot to give away.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the fruitcake.
So maybe we just find something. We'll like buy your meal or buy you a drink or whatever. A bucket of beers on us.
Or if we find that
you have the
fruitcake from
coolest
last
stick.
year, you can get.
We could also just get Gunner, who's in charge at Cactus Cove. Like, Gunner, pick the coolest stick. And then Gunner can pick a stick that we don't agree with, and we can be like, actually, no.
Yeah, he can pick, but we can overrule.
Right. Okay, yeah, so I love that.
Drunk
I
with
love
power.
that. So there's not power, but there is power to have, we can overthrow it, but we also don't have to.
I love it.
Okay. It's like, you did say the answer I wanted. Good. If you didn't, I was going to change it, but now it's your choice.
Bad pick, Gunner. Try again.
All right, what else we got as a comeback kid?
Well, mine is kind of an offshoot of yours, where it was just guys being awesome, stick review, all that kind of stuff. I had one today. I found a fucking baseball, and it's been like the best day that I've had in months.
That was the first thing Pat told me. I go let him in. He's usually like, hey, I'm in the lobby. I'll go let him in. I'll bring him up to the podcast room, and we're in the alternate podcast room today. But Pat was like, I found a baseball. Like that was the first thing
Yeah.
Pat said. I was like, what's that, Pat? I found a baseball.
Like you see people online always talking about the cat distribution system. They find a cat and that's how they got their cat. They just found it. Ball distribution. I found a ball.
Found a ball.
It's just guys are so simple. You found a fucking baseball.
That's all I
and it
need.
Made my day
Man.
completely. I do have another baseball, so you guys probably won't be getting this baseball if I give away a baseball at the Spooktacular.
Yeah.
Because this one's a little dinged up. It's got character. I don't think you guys are ready for it.
You have to
But-
prove that you're ready for it. But if you can find a cool stick, then you might be ready for it. If you can
Ooh.
find a cool stick with character, you probably deserve a ball.
That's
that has
if
some
somebody brings a
character.
stick big enough to where we can throw it and hit the baseball.
Oh, that would be a pretty cool stick.
What if a dog walked in with a stick?
I think the dog wins.
Yeah. You have to trust the dog's just. Maybe that's it. Somebody bring a dog. We put all the sticks out and whatever stick the dog chooses.
Yes. That.
Dog will get a vote because the dog might not pick the coolest one. They might also
Right.
just pick the closest one.
If the dog picks the closest one, then we get to overrule it. But if not, I think the dog is law.
Yeah. Dog is
I
law.
should bring Wheezy up, but I don't really want to have to
Keep track.
chase her around.
It's okay. Hey, it's
think
a
about
bar.
it. We'll
Sometimes
think
there's a
about it.
dog
Yeah,
there
we'll think
anyway.
about it.
We'll just ask somebody if we can borrow their dog for like 2
Hey,
minutes.
can your dog come on the pod? Is it cool? Here's an NDA.
We need to choose the best stick, and you're the only dog here. We need it.
So yeah, just that's how you promote it. They're gonna have a coolest stick competition.
It's a great idea. So yeah, guys being awesome back. Also back, chapstick. This is how I think I'm officially know I'm getting old is for the first time in my life over the last couple of days. I'm like, it's getting, my lips are dry. I need some chapstick.
Bro, I've been rocking chapstick in my pocket every day.
I
for
ain't been
years.
sticking it all these years, man. I used to have one in my backpack. It
Shout out
disappeared
to
at some
Bert
point.
and his bees, bro.
But for the first time ever, I've been like, I need chapstick. Normally in the past, I would just, it wasn't enough for me to even think that thought, or I would ignore it. I'm
Yeah.
maturing.
You are maturing.
I'm maturing.
Maturing.
I'm gonna get some chapstick. I'm gonna have Tums on the fucking, just
Now
ready to
you
go.
got 2 Tums anytime you
I'm
want.
a full blown adult now.
I could have given you 1 Tum.
Yeah,
Now-
you know me though. It's
now
gonna take
it's
2.
2 separate times.
This is a 2-tum job.
Maybe it is. All right, that was our Comeback Kids segment. That was a fun one. Moving on, let's go to the Not Cool segment where we tell you what's not cool this week according to us. It's a way where we can gripe. If you'd like to participate in the Not Cool segment, you can hit us up on X at PassGradePod. Use the hashtag PTG Not Cool. Kind of rant to us in 3 to 4 sentences and make it as easy for us to read as we can. And then we'll pick some of the best ones each week to share, and then we'll give you our Not Cools. Our Not Cool segment is brought to you, like we were just talking about, the Pass the Gravy 12th annual Christmas Spooktacular. It's going on Saturday, December 20th at Cactus Cove. It's located at 3333 West 11th Street in Houston. The 2025 Gravies Awards will be that night or that day during the podcast. It'll be mostly the awards. We're going to do the Christmas movie bracket answers, and we'll get the fuck out of there and hang out. That's what we're going to do. But it's really going to be a big hangout party and a podcast that's going to break out in the middle of it as well, and a cool stick competition now. So we've added all kinds of awesome stuff to it. 2025 Gravies nominations will be next week's show. We're going to do all the Man of the Year, Woman of the Year, MVP. We're going to do Meme of the Year. We're going to do Fight of the Year, Coach of the Year, Athlete of the Year, all kinds of awesome stuff.
Stick of the year.
No, next year. We'll add that for next year. We'll add that for next year for sure.
All year long, we just take pictures.
Check
of
out this
sticks.
stick.
It's a
Remember that
good
stick
idea.
Pat found in August?
It's a good
That-
idea.
No, that was a good stick. That'd be sick. So yeah, Pass the Gravies 12th annual Christmas Spectacular, Saturday, December 20th at Cactus Cove, 3333 West 11th Street in Houston. On our Facebook page, Pass the Gravy Podcast, we've got all the information on the event page there. You can just go search for that. Share us with a friend, man. Tell your friends about it. Bring all your pals. Wear your Christmas stuff. It's going to be a good time. I can't wait for it. Pass the Gravies Christmas Spectacular, Saturday, December 20th at Cactus Cove. That is the sponsor of our Not Cool segment.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool, man.
Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool.
All right, our first Not Cool from you guys and gals. By the way, if you're listening to us, you can watch us on YouTube, youtube.com/@PassGradePodcast. You just search Pass Grade Podcast on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, like the episode, and then go comment how many branches you think a cool stick would have.
And you can see my baseball.
And how cool, like tell Pat how cool his baseball is. There we go. All right. Our first listener, viewer submitted Not Cool is Ashley. Is from Ashley Wilkins at Buster Healer Mix. And she says her Not Cool is my car isn't working, so I've been driving a loaner that I learned today does not have any heat. just in time for a cold, rainy day.
As someone who used to drive a car with no heat in it for a few years, let me give you a little tips. Gloves. Gives you an excuse to wear some gloves.
Driving
That's
gloves.
key.
These are my driving gloves.
Nice little wool winter hat that you can pull down over your ears.
Basically just saying bundle up.
Yeah, bundle up. Also,
Bring a
hey, you know
jacket.
what? Now you can bring a blanket in the car. I never did it, but I thought about it a couple years ago. I was like, I should have just had a blankie in the car. Like your spare comforter that you don't use, put that over your lap when you're in the car. Or you know what? You know what would be perfect? Snuggie. You could snuggie that car so
That'd
hard.
be sick. That would be perfect.
Give you an excuse to bring back the snuggie.
Maybe cut a little bit of the top so your feet don't get fucked with it.
Well, you just
With the
don't tuck
driving.
your feet
Yeah,
into the
there you
bottom
go,
of the
there you
snuggie.
go. I had a friend in high school that had
Hand
a
warmers?
shitty Beamer where the windows got stuck, and so like the windows didn't go up all the way, and then when it would get cold, like it would like the ice would go inside the car too. But he always would just take a blanket. Like there's a blanket in the passenger side of his car, and he would just put a blanket around him when he'd drive. It was, I was like, that's weird as shit, dude.
Driving around like an 80-year-old grandma.
Yeah, he's like, I'm fine with this. It's very cold. It's very cold.
Dudes rock.
Dudes do rock, but also that didn't rock that much for him. So I don't know. Next up is Melissa Hyde at Mel Hyde myself on X, and Mel says her not cool is my back seizing up on me trying to move stuff while organizing my garage. Anytime your back seizes up, that is
I always say back and neck injuries. Those are the worst.
you sleep wrong. Like fuck, this is gonna be 4 days. They're gonna feel like this, and just when you're doing anything, you're back. Nope, no, you're not. No, you're not. That's the worst.
Like the 4 days I was at my parents', like the chair that I was sitting in most of the time, it's like a swivel chair and everything. But like I would stand up and be like, oh, that's a position I'm not used to being in.
Yeah,
So my back was just like every time I stood up for 3 days, just, ugh!
that sucks.
I made a grandpa noise.
That does suck. But that is a solid not cool, Melissa. T's and P's.
Especially when you're trying to get some stuff
Yeah,
done.
you're like trying to do a chore. I shouldn't get hurt doing a chore. It's not fair.
Isn't her husband's name Michael?
Yeah.
Just gives you an excuse to go office. Michael!
Michael!
Please tell me you do that.
I bet so.
Like,
Melissa
I'm sure
Voss.
that's so fun for him. Dudes
one of
love
us.
just being yelled at from across
By
the
their
house.
full name.
Especially when there's a chore at the end of it.
Yeah.
Oh, we love it so much.
Our last listener viewer submitted not cool is from Todd Voss. Probably also going to get some Gravies nominations next week. But Todd is at as_seen_by_TV. Todd says his not cool is having Last Christmas from Wham stuck in my head for days because my daughter won't stop singing or listening to it.
Yeah, but that song's a banger.
Yeah,
It's December. You just have to accept that every day there's going to be some Christmas song stuck in your head. And a couple days it's going to be a new one. Hey, at least it's not Mariah.
Ding, 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 ding. No, we're not going to do all that. That does suck when you have a song that you don't really like stuck in your head and you're like, why am I singing it? I don't know. My brain's broken.
I got one for you that hopefully it'll change it. Ready? You're a mean one. That's all I'm giving you. Now you got to finish singing it. No, he was supposed to start singing it, so then it would get stuck in his head.
29.5-foot pole.
There you go. Just start singing. Start singing other ones so they get
Sing
stuck
other
in your
ones.
head.
Yeah, drown it out. Drown it out, buddy. But T's and P's, that does suck.
Or fill up a bucket with wet tennis balls next to you, and every time she's singing it, just throw a tennis ball at her.
Then make her go stand outside, especially when it's cold.
Well, don't do that.
Because then she'll really not want us to do it.
Just wet tennis balls are funny to hit people with.
It ruins their shirt for a second.
Well, yeah, they're at home.
Yeah. Change. You still got to do laundry.
You're just in the car. You've got it, and then you're just throwing them backwards in the car because you're driving and can't see, hoping one of
Yeah.
them hits her.
I'll piggyback off of Todd's because mine has to do with my kids, or my oldest kid. My not cool is kids with Christmas trees. I'm new to her being mobile this year. When we have Christmas trees, you just can't hang anything like to a certain height.
Just pull it all off.
And like we have these they're shatterproof ornaments, but like you can just still yank the silver part at the top off, and like there were like 12 of them on the floor the other day. Like,
So you just have
"Will
a
you
tree that's
stop
not
doing that?"
decorated on the
No,
bottom half.
it's decorated probably like
Or you could put a gate around it.
it's like a 7-foot tree. It's decorated
Put a
top
baby
4
gate
feet.
around it.
We don't have a baby gate. I don't want to buy a baby gate now.
Go to Home Depot and just get some of that wire netting.
Yeah.
Probably cheap.
I mean, it's what's cool is like my daughter is fascinated with the Christmas tree. Like every day,
Of course.
when I go home and I plug it in, she goes ooh when the lights come on, and then we have this little Mickey Mouse thing my wife had when she was a kid. You plug that in, and Mickey and Goofy and Minnie are like riding horses, and they're ornaments that you put around the tree, and she loves watching those and pointing at those. And then she just tries to grab all the ornaments that she can get when she's standing.
You
And
hang
then-
candy canes on it?
No,
Smart.
candy canes would be a nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
At this point,
But it'd be really funny if you hung them just out of reach.
it's just out of reach. Yeah.
You can have it if you get it. Knock the whole tree over.
It's but yeah, just she's in that like phase of like curious and destructive without being, it's like in a good curious way, but like you're breaking all of the things you're touching. Stop doing that. Please stop touching. Please stop touching that glass ornament. Please stop touching that glass ornament. Stop.
Your
stop,
hands
stop,
are
stop,
sticky. Stop touching everything.
Yeah. So and just with the Christmas tree, she goes and she just hits all the branches
Of course.
and just like swipes up and down on them, just figuring shit out. I get that. There's ribbon around it, and she tries to pull it as much as she can, which is not great for the tree. Just, I like having her down there. You're constantly having to police that area now too. So it's just one more thing. The kids with Christmas trees, cool but not cool at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, we had a fake tree growing up, so it was one of the ones where they would just like all the bough or branches, I guess, whatever you call them, would just fold out, and then you had to like pull them apart to make it fill up because that's how it folded. I used to bring my action figures in there all the time and be like they were fighting at different levels, jumping off of one branch onto another to hit the guys. It was perfect.
Yeah. Yep.
It's fun to play with the trees when you're a kid, man.
Trees are cool.
It's a magical time.
They are cool. What do you guys got?
I had a couple. One, just I'm gonna speak directly to the camera on this one in case there's any city planners or anybody that works at TxDOT. Can we fucking stop with roundabouts? They're stupid.
They're the easiest thing to figure out.
Yes, they are. But for some reason, nobody in this fucking city can figure them out.
There's not a lot.
I went through 3/4 of a roundabout today, almost got hit twice.
But there's not there's not that many roundabouts.
I kind of argue that there need to be more so people do get used to them.
No,
because
just stop building them.
there
This
aren't
is not
a lot.
Europe.
There aren't a lot here.
We
It's like-
don't need them. We have a grid system.
Yeah.
Everything crisscrosses. Just stop signs and stop lights were fine. Now, like, hey, what if at this one intersection we put a fucking roundabout? By the way, there's a stoplight 300 feet down that way. So guess what can happen? That backs up into the roundabout. How good does that sound?
You're all just doing
Well, actually,
circles.
that one right there, I don't think it was because of light. I think it's because there's a train track down. And I don't know if you know this about trains. Sometimes they go on for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So it was literally backed up into the roundabout. And people just didn't know. Also, people going into the roundabout, it's all yield signs. The 3 cars in front of me used that as a stop sign. I was like, what the fuck is happening right now?
It's the same thing when you're at a 4-way stop. It's just like you think that should be the most easy thing to navigate in the road. You're like, that guy goes, that guy just went, this guy goes, my turn. All right, cool. And there's people that just sit, go.
That's evidence right there.
Go.
People can't figure out a 4-way stop. Why the fuck would you think that, yes, the roundabout should be easier and it should help with the flow of traffic? Unfortunately, sometimes you have to go, listen, people are stupid. They're not going to adapt. Stop building them.
I don't think we're building new ones.
The one that I went through was completed like within the last year.
Oh, really?
It's down on navigation down the street from Ninfa's.
Okay.
And then there's a train
Super
tracks on the
relevant
other
if you don't
side.
live in Houston.
Oh, some people would know what it is.
Yeah, no, some people know.
Like I said, also don't build one 300 yards from train tracks. It was literally backed
I
up
can see that
into
being,
the thing. It
I can
was
see
so
that being not
dumb.
cool. You're right.
That's one of them. My other one is I don't know if it's just the way the scent hits my nose. I got a Monster the other day. And then I was running errands and I left it in the car. I was inside for like 20 minutes. I come back out. Something about an open Monster. And it's not like it got heated up in the car. This was, I think, yesterday. When you leave an open Monster in the car for a little while, you get back in there, the whole car smells like a fart. Something about the chemicals in Monster when it's just left to breathe in a small area.
I don't love the smell of Monster.
It's that's the thing. I like the smell of Monster, but stagnant Monster for some reason will just fill up a small area with the scent of fart. I don't know what ingredient is in there that is fart. Maybe it's the taurine or guanine or whatever the fuck it says.
Guanine.
Why does it smell like fart? My car has smelled like fart for the past 24 hours.
Probably just because it's a bunch of just random chemicals and shit that's probably not good for you. And I bet that doesn't smell good because it's not good for you.
Probably. But
That
it really
might
annoyed
be.
me that I got back in my car and I was like, because I don't drink Monsters very often, but like once or twice a year, I'm good for getting it in there and be
I
like,
can't do
now
Monsters.
I have fart car. I've got fart car for 24 hours.
My brother used to every morning on the way to school he would drink the OG Monster, and
Of
it had
course.
like the tall boy screw top one,
Mm-hmm.
and I that smell is imprinted in my brain forever. And if somebody opens a Monster, I'm like, nope,
I love the smell of energy drinks.
I can't really do energy drinks.
It's like I like the smell of cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. I know it's not a good smell, but I smell it. I'm like,
cigarettes.
it smells like freedom to me.
Mm.
Someone's like, you know what? No, I'm not moving to pouches. I'm still going to keep smoking cigarettes. I respect
that too. It's a respectable thing, even though it shouldn't be, but it is because it looks cool and it smells cool.
I did see a meme yesterday where it was like, reject modernity, return to classic or whatever the fuck it was. And it was a picture of a furry and then Joe Camel. And I was like, yes, Joe Camel was
Joe
awesome.
Camel got it. I got it. Robert, what you guys? You're not cool.
I guess people not paying you properly.
Oh, really? Does that happen to you?
Yeah.
You don't like that?
Don't like that at all. It just something that happened this week where I did work for something and I quoted a certain price, but in that quote I said that it was subject to change based on how many hours I worked, because this was like a video project. Like, I don't know how long it's gonna take. So it was clearly there. Then they come back to me 2 weeks after I've already delivered the videos and the invoice. 2 weeks later, they're like, hey, I don't want to pay that much. The new thing. And it was just a bunch of back and forth of like, you acknowledged it, and now it's 2 weeks later. I've already delivered you the thing. It's just obviously being vague, but like it was just the situation where like
Vague
Mm,
victim playing. Is
Yeah.
pretty much what they were doing.
now they're like attacking my character and making it seem like I'm shady. I'm like, I'm not. You're distorting the truth, and it's like,
That's fine. In the future, payment on delivery. Here it is. It's done. Here's the invoice. Well, we actually have to ship it out. Call who you need to call.
That's cool. Like,
You're
let
not
'em-
getting it until I get my payment.
Oh, you should start watermarking stuff, where it's just got like your name across it.
yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
then-
Here's the copy with the watermark to show you that it works.
Did you guys want to see? Does that work? Can if y'all approve that, I will send over the others as soon as I receive payment. Mm-hmm. And then you hold all the cards.
Yeah.
I mean, you still kind of do because I fucking quoted you this. This is what. But what happened is like, you were like, it's starting at this. Like, this is my rate. It starts at this.
Yes.
So this is what you're walking in. This is what you're starting at. You're probably going to go over because I'm going to do more stuff. And they were then being like, no. You said you said starting at, I thought that's all it meant. It's like, your failure to understand does not
Yeah. That's not on me.
constitute me
It's not on me.
not getting the money that I am owed. I think Robert was texting me yesterday about this, and I've been heated on behalf of Robert.
You should.
I want to scream at somebody, like, how dare you? And Robert's like the sweetest guy in the world, like just being. Well, pardon me, actually, on my behalf, I have to tell you that this is not true, and I will be quoting you this. Like, Robert's just like the most like.
Yeah, you know,
Professional
like,
dude.
I'm not like very confrontational.
No.
Yeah,
He's never like, what the fuck?
Call him Robbie Sweet Cheeks.
I heard him say, he said,
He's so
gosh
sweet.
darn. He said, gosh darn. And I was like, whoa. Whoa.
I did. I had to like pardon my language. I'm sorry.
Whoa. Yeah, he's like, I'm so sorry.
That's
I
the
didn't-
equivalent of Bobby flying off the handle.
I can't. I'm so sorry I went there, Alex. I hope that didn't hurt our relationship. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, you're,
Hope you don't think of me differently now.
it's like, no, bro, I got you. Absolutely got you. Yeah, that's bullshit. People trying to be cheap over just any amount of money is ridiculous. But the fact that like they're just trying to like drag you through the mud though and make it look like, oh, you're being the dick.
Yeah.
People, and I'm not saying that like we're not swinging hammers. Nobody's swinging hammers. We're not in the oil fields or anything like that. But like people don't understand, and it probably goes for photography and just any kind of like, I guess, creative art.
Yeah.
or
Like media stuff. Yeah.
any kind of media editing and anything. People don't understand how like to Photoshop something. Yeah, that's a cool picture. That probably took 15, 20 minutes for somebody to do a bunch of work on it. If Robert's shooting a video and then going home and editing it, it's not like it's a 30-second edit. Like, we put those clips out there maybe a minute and a half each week. When I'm editing those up, I'm not saying I'm good at editing. Robert's way better than I am. But like clipping them takes like 10, 15 minutes a clip if I'm not stopping to do other shit too. So like It's a time-consuming thing, and people that don't do it don't understand that. And they're like, I mean, all you did is edit a video. You're like, yeah.
That's the key. It's like, well, why did it take you so long to edit it? The fact that you don't know the answer to that is why you hired me to edit it, because you don't know how to do it.
Well, the best part was they were like acting like they're gonna go somewhere else, and it's like, good luck. Good luck getting anybody to do what you wanted to pay Robert, because they're not doing that. They're not going to do that. And AI is not going to do as good of a job as Robert. I can tell you that much. But yeah, dude, that sucks. Robert wins the not cools this week. But like I was ready to go to war yesterday. I was ready to go to war. That's why luckily I stacked your advent calendar. So
Yeah.
like I was angry. So Robert got some cool shit. There's some days where Robert's gonna have cooler shit. You gotta be like, well, Alex wanted to go to war.
I got a baseball, dude. I'm good for the month.
I don't need anything. All right, those are solid not cools. Bobby did win that though.
Of course.
All right, moving on. Let's wrap things up with the answers segment. We have the Precome segment where we bring up any ideas, any inventions, any drunk thoughts, high ideas, or whatever we want to talk to the fellas about. This is your opportunity to do that. Hit us up on X. We are at Pass the Gravy Pod. Use the hashtag PTG Answers so we can search for it. Make sure you attach that to yours. You can also email us your questions. PassTheGravy@gmail.com. Use answers in the subject so we can search for them that way, but we do prefer them on X at Pass the Gravy Pod, hashtag PTG Answers. We will answer your questions. You want medical advice, parenting advice, relationship advice? You want us to tell you if you got a good invention? You want us to power rank things? We're the best at power ranking things. You want us to tell you what color number is, or what something like what letter is the meanest letter? We'll figure it out. We'll get to the
one.
Yeah, we'll get to the bottom of all of that and more. Pass the Gravy Pod, or at passthegravypod@gmail.com. Answers in the subject, or at Pass the Gravy Pod on X, hashtag PTG Answers. It's brought to you by the PTG Picks. PTG Picks, Pat. They're hot right now. We weren't hot this weekend, but we're neck and neck still. We're still neck and neck.
It's a half game difference, right? Or
Yeah.
is it one?
Pat and I both went 1-2, but both of us looked like we were going to go 2-1 at one point, and it just didn't work out that way. So Pat and I go 1-2 on the week. I am 21-17-1. Pat is 21-18. So literally a half a game separates us. We're on the other side of the season. So the season's winding down. We're still neck and neck on this. And
It's an exciting race.
yeah, we post the picks every Sunday at Gravy Gambles is where you want to go follow us. And we also post all of our bets just in general on at Gravy Gambles. And then on our Instagram, we'll share everything over there too, at Pass the Gravy Pod, but at Gravy Gambles on X if you want to go follow our bets. Pass the Gravy Picks. That's what we're going to be doing every Sunday. And that is who's bringing you the answers segment.
Well, if you just answer the question. Why don't you just answer the question? Be honest. No big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
Any questions?
All right. Our first question this week comes to us from our buddy Josh Treecaudle at Joshua Tree 713. And Josh says, do Christmas trees want to get all dressed up and live inside, or are we just forcing our beliefs on them and shortening their life in an effort to domesticate them? Hashtag free the trees.
I'll draw a parallel to something else, because it's not about shortening their life. Their life wouldn't be there if not for us. There's these things called Christmas tree farms. They are grown just to be cut down. Much like you'll see PETA like, you shouldn't kill chickens. The only reason those chickens are alive is because they were bred for us to kill and then feed lots of people. It's the whole point of their existing. Their existence was only so that I could have chicken wings, okay? It is what it is. It's the same thing with trees.
Do you remember, Pat, what we did?
You think there's just random
Not.
fields of Christmas trees that are growing wild out there? No, that's called a forest. We specifically grow them to be cut down.
Pat, do you remember what your ancestors did to the Native Americans?
No, because mine didn't come in until after that. We actually came down through Canada and then from Ireland.
They took their land
Won
and
it.
then we're like, here,
Won the land.
here, go to this shitty place.
Bought some of
And
the
you
land,
have to
too.
go there. Imagine that you're just a Douglas fir tree, just living your best life. And they're like, hey, this is ours now. He's like, but I just want to live my life. I'm like, no. This is ours now. Also, we're going to chop you down. And then we're going to take you and put you inside and we're going to put a bunch of shit on you. And also, you're going to die in like a month. And if you don't die, we're still going to just throw you out on the street. and then you're gonna go to a dump and then die there because we ended your life by cutting the bottom of you off. So that's like we are literally cutting these trees down instead of building them up and lifting them up.
Yeah, but we give them a more comfortable. It's like hospice care for these trees is what it is. We're bringing them inside into climate controlled areas, so you're not just out there in the elements. And two, guess what? A lot of times there's going to be a TV in the same room. The trees get to watch football until they die.
You know who likes?
And then they get to die.
Do you know who likes the elements? Trees.
Sometimes.
They're built for it. They're literally built for it. But they are a
It's
march.
probably painful to lose their leaves.
But I've been saying it for years. Christmas trees, firs specifically, have been a marginalized group for years. And we just pretend like it's not happening. We just pretend like this is a fucking normal thing to go and just kill a tree, just shorten its life, and throw some cool shit on it, and then be like, oh, I'm done with you. See you later, and just throw it out, and it's not my problem anymore. That is fucked up, dude, and I will not stand for it. We should free the trees. That's why I have always been a fake tree guy. You should be a fake tree person.
It is better.
If you have a fake tree, you're saving the trees. Get a fake tree. You don't have to keep buying them. You don't have to do the work of chopping it down and then worry about getting sap and dumb shit all over. You don't got to water it. Little pine needles aren't falling off, and the fir trees can live their fucking best life.
Think about this though. What if trees want to die? What if every year during the winter your skin fell off? Probably would be pretty fucking painful, and then you had to regrow.
That's the thing
skin.
about the fucking fir trees, bro. They got the fucking they got the pines there, man. They hang out.
Don't their pines fall off?
No, that's why they're evergreens, bro.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why we do it in the winter. All of the other trees in the winter are not. They have no leaves.
Okay, my argument does not work for specifically Christmas trees.
Really didn't think that one through.
We've been a fake tree family my whole life. I don't know shit about them.
Well, that's
not
good.
a tree guy. I don't celebrate Arbor Day.
Thank you for being part of the solution and not part of the problem, then, Pat. But you're defending the problem.
Some would say when it comes to trees, I'm part of the final solution.
Don't. We'll cut that part.
I couldn't help
That
myself.
is actually, it's basically like we're sending these Christmas farms are essentially camps. They are essentially camps that we are sending innocent Douglas firs to die.
No, because the farms are where they are grown, and then we cut them and take them away from there. If anything, it's almost exactly like chickens being grown. Or if you want to make the case, kind of like Spartans from Halo, where we kidnap them as children and then bring them somewhere else and train them.
No, they are literally work camps. They're like, here.
They're not working while they're there. They're just growing.
That's how a tree works. They grow.
It's just
It's like, hey,
farm.
grow, fuckface, so we can cut you down.
Hey, we're gonna grow you here, and you can sit here doing nothing your whole fucking life. We give them purpose.
I
Is
won't
becoming a
stand for
Christmas
this.
tree not the greatest thing a tree can become? Baseball bat. Baseball bat what is the greatest thing a tree can be?
Palm tree would be pretty sick.
But then you're just a tree, like the wood, like
A house,
like a good ash. You can become a great baseball bat, or a maple.
a canoe.
Canoe would be pretty
Canoe would
good.
be pretty sick.
I still think baseball bat is the coolest.
Baseball
thing
bat's a
tree
good one.
can become.
But not all. Most trees don't become that.
Or if you were just the 2x4 that was being held by Hacksaw Jim Duggan back in the day. That's a wrestling reference.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's fucked up, dude. Robert, what do you think?
I agree. Fake tree all the way.
Fake tree.
Fake tree all the way.
Free the trees.
Yeah, free the trees.
Free the trees. We're a pro tree podcast. A lot of people don't know that about us, but we are a very pro tree podcast. Okay.
I mean, we probably should, because we do have an obesity problem in this country, and more trees means more oxygen.
More oxygen. It's good for us, but we're literally like, this is basically like smoking 1 million cigarettes by chopping down 1,000 trees.
I wonder if it's easier to run a mile
That's
in
science.
the woodlands than it is in Katy, because there's so many more trees there, more oxygen.
You know, the woodlands actually is it's an Iceland Greenland situation. Not that many woods there.
When I go to the woodlands, I see many trees, lots of woods.
Yeah, I know. I just made that up. Drop that out like the next time somebody says woodlands. It's actually a Greenland thing. It's all the woods are really in Katy.
Pearland, no fucking pears.
I've never seen a fucking pear in Pearland. Never, not once. Fucking bullshit is what it is. But yeah, the whole Christmas tree thing, when you really look into it's fucked up. So go with the fake tree, save the trees, or hashtag free the trees. Free the trees. Josh Tree, great question about trees. Leave it to Josh Tree to have the tree question. All right. Next question is from Luke Soin. And Luke says, would parrots be the best ventriloquists if they had hands?
Yeah, because a lot of the time, like they don't open their mouth all the way.
No,
They're making noises
not at
with
all.
barely a motion.
And then you're just like, what the fuck?
When they do the whistle thing, I can't whistle like that, but like their beak doesn't move.
But can they do different voices, or is it all the same voice?
They can mimic whatever they've heard. So if you play to a bunch of stuff, that's the only thing I think
That's a good point, though. They can't change their voice.
they probably could.
I don't think so.
Out of all of the animals, if they had hands, parrots would absolutely be the best ventriloquists. I think you could make a case that they're better than humans at ventriloquism, but human beings have the ability to think and come up with our own words on our own time, put our own accents or whatever we want to do onto it. So the bird would only be able to be a ventriloquist of like whatever routine it had also seen.
A chimpanzee.
They can't talk.
So yeah, that's a big one.
That's like literally the biggest part of ventriloquism.
Yeah, are there any other animals that can talk besides parrots?
No, I mean Meowth the cat, but that was more a Pokemon.
Yeah, I think
situation.
parrots win by default just by being the only other animal that can talk.
Right, but he says best ventriloquist,
Well, yeah, they'd be better than any other one because they're the only ones forming words.
not best animal ventriloquist though. So like I think like when you,
Oh, you mean compared to humans? No, humans are still going to win.
but also I think there's a good argument that a parrot could be, because if you taught a parrot Jeff Dunham's routine. It was a parrot. Like Jeff Dunham, you can sometimes see the side of his mouth moving. If a parrot knows his routine heart by heart, like I think the parrot might fool everybody. You're like, how the fuck? And also like the aspect of being like, that's a fucking parrot doing this. This is crazy. You mean to tell me a bird is playing this puppet?
He's just got a small. Maybe that's what parrot ventriloquism is. He just gets smaller birds of like different and mimics the other birds.
Ooh, yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah,
I like that.
And I feel like they probably could mimic more birds than we could do voices.
Yeah, they definitely could.
So yeah, back on Team Parrot.
Better than humans though?
Yeah, because think of the wide array of birds they could do.
I'm just not as into a bird ventriloquist show if it's just doing bird sounds.
Can you imagine a bird ventriloquist with a tiny little Jimmy Buffett doll and it was singing Jimmy Buffett songs? It'd be Birdception. I am a parrot head too, so
That would be
a little fucking parrot singing Cheeseburger in Paradise.
That would be pretty sick. I think humans have a slight edge.
Depending on the audience. Are you playing to birds? Are you playing to
right,
humans?
great point. In general, I would imagine more people are going to go see ventriloquist shows than parrots or birds in general.
Bird watchers.
Bird watchers. Ooh, bird watchers.
Oh my God, it's like a hen is really in the room with me.
I think there's more non-bird watchers than bird watchers though, so I'm going to lean human over parrot as a better ventriloquist, but I think a parrot it's like human and then right below human parrot. Pretty close.
It's like a Jordan Kobe. Not as good, but you're up there.
Like, yeah, you're in the discussion. You are in the discussion. So slight edge to the humans in that one over ventriloquism, or slight edge for humans over parrots as ventriloquists. Not much though. Great question. That was a fucking killer question, dude. All right, next question we've got is our girl Tia Chalupa's back. What's up, Tia Chalupa? Tia says Reese's peanut butter cups versus bacon. Who you got?
It's not even. It's bacon.
I don't know if it's that easy of a decision.
Yes, it is.
I went back and forth. I did decide bacon, but like not.
There's no substitute for bacon.
I would imagine this is no peanut butter cups, but this is like they took the best peanut butter cup. Like I can't have they didn't specify that.
It's not exactly peanut butter, but guess what?
You can't have
Reese's Pieces. All right, that'll do. That'll be a good substitute. There's
okay.
no
You're
substitution
right.
for bacon.
You sold me. You sold me with that argument. That's a solid argument.
Yeah. I mean, like the closest thing to bacon would be fatback. Not a lot of people know what that is or eat it. And it's basically just bacon.
Like turkey bacon, though.
Yeah, no. See, there's no other bacon. Like turkey bacon is bullshit. It doesn't
Canadian
come close.
bacon?
Ham also comes from a pig. Delicious, not as good as bacon.
Robert, what about you?
You know, I actually think I have them both about the same amount, which is say not a lot. So
Bacon's way more versatile.
I definitely
Yeah.
eat bacon more, and that's why I was.
You can put bacon with eggs. You can put bacon on a
Yeah.
burger. You can add
Yeah.
bacon to mac and cheese.
On
Reese's
a
peanut butter cups.
wrap it around a steak.
You're basically either eating Reese's peanut butter cups or it's going on like a peanut butter cup pie. There's
Or an
not a
ice
lot
cream,
of versatility to
a
that.
dessert.
Yeah, like you can put them in like ice cream, but it's like it's all dessert food. Like there's no variation.
Because the way I looked at it was like, yeah, you're right. I don't want to give up Reese's peanut butter cups, but then I was like, there's a lot of other candy. I could go Snickers. I could be like, I'm not saying that they're the same, but I think Snickers would be an okay substitute. There's not really a great substitute for bacon because that includes all bacons, turkey bacon, Canadian bacon, like anything like that. Bacon is just one big thing, and Reese's peanut butter cups. I was like, I eat bacon more. I would hate it. I would hate to go without Reese's, but I think you got to go bacon. I think
It's bacon.
is the
Yeah,
edge.
it's bacon.
And I don't want people to think I'm hating on Reese's peanut butter cups.
No, not at
I
all.
still love 'em.
We had to pick one.
Like they're both still great, but the level at which they're at is just
No, they're both like 1A level of like goodness.
no. I would say this is like if you're saying who would you rather have, Michael Jordan or who's a current really good
I was gonna
player?
say Kobe because you already did that reference.
No,
and that'd be
because
funny if we just kept
because
going
the
to Michael
gap
Jordan,
between
Kobe
them
references.
is I was going to say like Michael Jordan or like Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Yeah, Zydrunas was really really good. He was an NBA
What a
player
pull
for many years.
What a pull!
But like he ain't
Zydrunas
Jordan.
Ilgauskas.
Bacon is among the goat of foods. Period.
Minute Bowl.
There you go. I was trying to think.
Reese's is not Minute
Here's the
Bowl.
one that the name I was trying to pull, but I couldn't remember it. He was a sharpshooter for the Minnesota Timberwolves years ago. White guy, had like a very European name. He was like an NBA Jam. He was like a sharpshooter 3 guy before that.
Ricky Rubio.
No. We're years before that.
Ricky Rubio.
Damn it. I'll find it before we finish, and it'll be a great poll.
And no one will remember it, but
Oh,
yeah.
you 100%
You should have
will.
just gone with Jordan Kobe again and just seen how many Jordan Kobe references.
How many
you can
times
fit
I
in.
could do the same one? Keep
All
going.
right.
I'll find him.
Good question, Tia. Tia Chalupa sent her first question in last week. It's been all fire, and I think they're both who you got questions. So shout out Tia Chalupa. I hope we see you at the Spooktacular, Tia. Come on down, introduce yourself. Andrew Alderman writes in with our next one, and Andrew says, "Why do trolls always live under bridges?"
Wally Zerbiak. That was who I was trying to think of.
Wally Zerbe.
What a pull.
Well, it doesn't count as a pool because you had to look it up.
Yeah, but it's still a pull.
Pull is just like off the top of your head.
But like Wally
Zydrunas
Zerbiak,
Ilgauskas,
awesome
you
for his
got.
time. He won Jordan.
Fun to play in NBA 2K.
Dude was so wet from 3.
It's like Nick Young. Nick Young had a very easy shot to learn on 2K. Nick Young, the player in real life, not anywhere.
Not
like
as
that.
reliable.
But he was all-star every year when he was on my teams. Okay. Andrew Alderman says, "Why do trolls always live under bridges?"
Free rent.
That's a good one. I have a weird theory about trolls, though, because I feel like trolls were just what they called homeless people a long time ago, like in the 1800s, and then fairy tales hijacked it. They're like, yeah, that fucking troll was hassling me. I was trying to cross the bridge, and it was like, give me money. Give me some money. And they just didn't have a word for homeless. So
Also, I mean, trolls needed the bridge because it had to be a narrow passageway that they could stop you from crossing until you did whatever they wanted you to
so
do.
you gave them their money.
And back then, if there was a bridge built, there probably wasn't another one for a long distance. And you couldn't just swim across the river. It was moving
Right.
fast and it was cold.
But they could get a little cash out of you while they were at it. And then I think fairy tales were like troll, because they were just haggardly dudes that I would imagine, like haggardly dudes under a bridge, like, give me this, you shall not pass, like all that shit. Like, then fairy tales were like, there was a troll under the bridge, blah, 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 blah. And then we just think that there's some like crazy mythological creature when really I think in real life trolls are just homeless people.
I think I just figured out something what the modern troll is. And it makes sense. Troll, you have to pay to get through.
The
Tolls are just the modern trolls.
They've never heard that. It's like a whole, got to pay the troll toll.
Well, troll, yeah, but like,
Danny DeVito.
yeah, see, this is all clicking with me all at once.
Always sunny.
But that's what tolls are, just the modern trolls. That's what it is.
Yeah, but initially,
That's probably, I guess, toll came from the troll. Yeah. I'm not a smart guy.
yeah.
Like I'm 34 and I just made that connect. No, I'm 35. Right there. Not a smart guy. Just made that connection in my life. I do that like 3 or 4 times a year. I forget how old I am. I'm always I'm like, well, hold on, wait. No, it's after July. Okay.
But the real answer, I think, would like trolls are always living under bridges just because like it's free. And also, I think trolls were just homeless people, and then homeless people lived under bridges, so they were like, "Hey, we're gonna call them trolls," and that's like it's a way to like gentrify it. Like they gentrified it's like Soto Sopa.
Also, the whole bridge thing was good for them because if you failed their riddle, they could kill you, and then guess what? Throw your body in the river; it washes away.
Yep, not like they didn't have police that had
No
cameras or
DNA back
anything
then, couldn't prove it.
You could do anything. It was a Wild West.
Trolls really had it figured out.
Trolls had it all.
That's more fairy tale trolls now. Now, if you want to get into Scandinavian trolls, that's a whole other story.
But trolls had it all, dude. They had the world by the balls and they fucked it all up.
Then they had a resurgence in the 90s with some dolls.
Then that's when they really fucked it up. Was they're cute. Look at these cute little things. We're like, no.
Labubu's honestly now look more like trolls than the troll dolls did.
I'm just like hairier trolls, werewolf trolls.
Labubus are evil. You can't convince me otherwise.
All right, great question. Great question, Andrew. Our next question is from our buddy Alex O, who's listened to us for over 24,000 minutes this year. Shout out to you, buddy. At Alex McThunder1 on X. And Alex O says, which state would make the best ladle?
Now, I'm pulling it up. I was going to say, right off the top of my head, my first thought was California.
Not Louisiana. It's literally a bowl.
Well, that's why I said that was just off the top of my head. I'm pulling it. Now I'm thinking not even Louisiana. I'm thinking Florida.
No, okay. Here, I power rank. Let me go first on this, okay? As I had to do a whole power rankings. I did the research on this.
Idaho.
1 is Louisiana, just because it is literally like there's a bowl in New Orleans, which is the bottom part of it. It's perfect for being a ladle. It's a perfect ladle.
That's a small little cup you got there,
It's a little cup, but it's a perfect ladle. Idaho is what I had too, because it is maybe a better looking ladle than any other state in the nation. I just don't know if it's got the depth that, like, Louisiana has with New Orleans. 3, Oklahoma. That's a big ass fucking dipper
It has
with
the
a tiny
handle,
little
but
ladle.
it's not a good ladle.
Look at it. It's just all like you're
just looking at it by what has a handle.
You turn Oklahoma sideways. You hold Oklahoma by the little panhandle. You dip there. You can hold a bunch of shit in
It's
the
a
rest of
90-degree
Oklahoma.
angle. It's not going to hold.
You can
much.
you can hold a bunch of shit in Oklahoma. Florida is 4, upside down Florida rocks, and then 5, Alaska. Alaska, tiny little baby, thin handle, but that's a big ass fucking dipper part.
The handle's not connected though.
Yeah,
It's all little dots.
No, it can be. It's just like it's pieced together.
I think you're missing a major one here.
Well, I had California and New York were my
Still haven't even
mentions.
said it. I want you to look real quick. It doesn't have a handle, but look at that bowl on Minnesota on the eastern side. Look at how much
handle.
There's a little bit of a handle right here.
Now you put a
but
handle
like-
on Wisconsin.
but
That's
like,
a ladle.
Not
There's no
Wisconsin,
handle.
Minnesota. The
Minnesota?
entire eastern side of the state is just a giant sea that you could hold so much with that. I think Minnesota would be the best state.
There's
I
no
don't think we're
handle,
just-
and the whole point of a ladle is if you put
just
a
grip the
handle
side
on
of
it, everything's a ladle. If you put a handle on it, if you don't have a handle in this exercise, it doesn't work.
Boom.
This isn't. If you put a handle on any state, then it could be like,
Right
all right,
there.
all of them are gonna be awesome.
The northeastern side, right there. That's the
That's-
handle. It's a little bit of a wide handle. It's a short handle. It's a handle.
That can be your answer, but I'm gonna disagree with you on that.
Also, you know what? I feel like we should say Texas because you hold it by the panhandle. That Rio Grande Valley down there. That's you can get a little scoop. Now it's gonna be more of a popsicle ladle where you got to scoop from the bottom
that's
and
why
hold
it's
underneath.
not top 5. Texas is not top 5.
Texas is always top 5.
Not top 5
Texas is
ladle.
always top 5.
Robert, what do you think?
Washington also. That's got a nice scoop up there in the northwest.
Yeah, I'm thinking Idaho.
Idaho.
I'm looking at Idaho.
It's a good one.
Idaho.
It's got the shape.
When you think states, you don't think Idaho as a ladle state, but I
Yeah.
think Idaho might be the best ladle state, even better than Louisiana, which I thought was unbeatable going into this.
Also Massachusetts. If you hold the actual state as the handle, the thick part as the handle, and then Cape Cod right there. It's got a nice little scoop.
I looked at it, but
Not
it's
a big
almost
one.
like 2 scoops that are like weird handles. You'd have to pick it up. It's almost like a bag.
It's an awkward ladle, but it would be a
Massachusetts
solid
looks like a
ladle.
bag to me.
Fair though.
So Idaho is what Robert's gonna go. And Pat, would you pick?
I'm gonna go Minnesota as my number 1.
That's terrible. Number 1.
It's not. It's not at
Like
all.
if you were like giving me power rankings and it was a top 5, like okay, I'll give you Minnesota as like a 5.
I
For
mean,
number 1, crazy.
if you only want to use part of a state, if you take
Michigan-
off the, off the
Michigan
mid
not-
part, you use the Upper Peninsula.
Yeah, it's all.
That's a good ladle right
give me
there.
all or nothing. Yeah,
But you can't cut out 60% of the state.
the Upper Peninsula.
Well, actually, technically, I mean, then
Michigan
you get
rocks.
a glove and a ladle all in one state.
Yeah,
So you can reach in the oven with your ladle.
that's true. If it was like what state would be the best to take something out of the oven with, Michigan would be easily it.
What state makes the best kitchen set?
Michigan.
Michigan,
Yeah, not
hands
even,
down.
no question. No question. Great question though, Alex. So I love that one. I like when we have to look at states and come up with shit like that. Raimundo Benavides at KMundoB on X says, this is our final question. He says, is time Irish? Every hour does start with o'clock.
Yeah.
I don't have enough evidence
Time
to
is
argue
very-
with that. So yeah.
Time is very Irish because what's the most famous saying about time? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's when it means you can start drinking, and that's how the Irish clock. That's funny.
It's
Most
Jimmy
people don't
Buffett.
realize the Irish clock starts at 5 o'clock.
Oh really?
That's the
at
start of
top?
the Irish
That's at
day.
the top of it.
Yeah, it's the start of the Irish
I
day.
did not know that.
Well, which makes sense because it's an Irish clock. It's drunk. It's probably tilted.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. I did not know that though. That's a
Yeah.
very interesting fact, Pat. Thank you for sharing that.
You're
with
very
us.
welcome, sir.
Irish clock.
I
Start.
love to share my culture when I
So
can.
it's just 5 at the top, then 6 is like the 1. Okay,
yeah,
that's
because
cool.
your day starts
Who'd have thought?
when you have a drink.
Right.
That's what I always say.
That's what Pat always says, which is not. It's not a problem at all. Not a problem.
I don't have a problem with it.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Nor should you, buddy. Nor should you. That was a great question, Raimundo. Reigning past the gravy MVP at the Gravies. We'll see if he can go. Is this 3 in a row that he would win? Or 4? I mean, he's dynasty already.
It might be 4.
Yeah.
He could go dynasty level here. That would be insane.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no one's ever won 3 in a row. Fuck, dude. He could be monopolizing the game.
Is Raimundo bad for past the gravy?
Is he
People are
bad
asking.
for the competition?
Is he bad for the game?
I don't think so. 'Cause it's
I know, I
good
would-
that he interacts with us.
I'm just bringing up what people say. I would never say that.
I would not either. I would definitely not. All right. Well, that was our answer segment again at PassGravyPod, hashtag PTG answers if you'd like to submit them to us. You guys are going to be posting pictures of your advent calendars, correct? Every day. Got a lot of fun stuff. We got 22 more days until Christmas, so 22 days of chores. I don't want this better not be a chair review situation, Robert, all right? I'm gonna be mad. I am at Alex J. Middleton. Pat's at not Pat DN. Robert is at Robert Barbosa. We are at PassGravyPod on all socials, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I guess it's just PassGravy Podcast on Facebook. But then on YouTube, PassGravy Podcast. Go search for us there. Subscribe. Share us with a friend. If you're watching us, you can go listen to us wherever you get your podcast. Give us a 5-star review if you're listening to us. You can roast us in the subject, but just give us the 5 stars. We love you guys. You guys are the fucking best. Please share us with a friend. And again, if we're on your year-end recap, tag us in it. Let us see how much time you've been spending with us. We appreciate the fuck out of all of you guys. Even if it's not like your top one, it's cool that you guys listen to us or watch us. It means the world to us. Let's do a random celebrity generator to wrap this bad boy up.
Michael Jordan.
I'm gonna go Kobe Bryant.
There you go.
I'm going to go.
Wally Zerbiak.
I'll go Zoe Deschanel.
Zoe Deschanel. MJ, Zoe Deschanel, and Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bean Bryant.
The Bean.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
It's geography, Jordan. A lot of people don't know that. All right. Dara O'Brien, Natalie Wood, Jessica Alba, Ken Rosewall, Kate Blanchett, Kraftwerk, Diane Lane, and Robin Williams. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Zoe, Desk Channel. Novak Djokovic, Greg Louganis, Thomas Muster, Jack Lemmon, Leanne Rimes, Fred Stoll, Bobby Jones, and Steven Tyler. All right, last one. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Zoe Deschanel. Here we go. Mary Pickford, Mario Andretti, Orson Welles, The Clash, Nicola Petrangeli, Anna Magnani, Robert De Niro, and Benedict Cumberbatch. Nope.
I was closest. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. Novak Djokovic is the GOAT. Closest. Not close at all. Closest.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Robert
Moral
De Niro,
victory. I'll take it.
Robert De Niro, an actor. Zoe Deschanel, also an actor.
Man, woman.
Mary Pickford looks like an actress. Zoe Deschanel also.
Don't know who that
actress.
is. Know who Zoe. Does Mary Pickford sing? Zoe does.
Maybe. She looks like she
Does
could.
Mary Pickford have a sister that's also an actress?
I don't know. Maybe.
Too many dissimilarities.
Don't know a lot about her. Don't know a lot about her. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your week. We love you guys. Don't forget to mark those calendars for Saturday, December 20th, the 12th annual Pass the Gravy Christmas Spooktacular. Have a great rest of your week. We'll talk to you next week. Until then, pass the gravy. Yeah, bitches.
Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. And we go ahead